welcome to the Spyurk Report.
Here's another show from Armenia, country of love, sun, and the best goddamn barbecue in the hemisphere.
We're your hosts, Sergey and Narek, also known as comedians who have not been accused of touching themselves in front of women against their will.
Yeah, we were all devastated by Louis C.K. news.
How could he do that? I mean, once I have...
No, if it's online, it's fine. Yeah, but could you please keep your hands on the desk at all times?
Thank you, got that.
All right, this show is really about other stuff, so let's relax, sit back, and enjoy.
That's what she said. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Armenia is a country that has one foot in Russia's trade union, called simply the Customs Union, together with Belarus, Kazakhstan, and Kyrgyzstan.
And now we have the other foot in the European Union. Yes, that's us there in the middle. So technically, our balls are dangling over Turkey.
Yeah, so having one foot here and another somewhere completely different is not anything new for us. Here's a statue of Andranik, our national hero. The guy is riding 2 horses like it's no big deal.
So we did not become an EU member. We just signed a comprehensive and enhanced partnership agreement.
Which means we only reached second base with the Europeans. That's President Serge Sarkisian, Minister of Foreign Affairs Nalbandian, on behalf of the EU Federica Mogherini and Donald Tusk.
Tusk? Was Donald Trump there too?
Nah, he didn't like the way EU invited him. He even tweeted about it.
How did they invite him?
The European Union called to say that I was probably going to be invited to the summit like last year, but I would have to refrain from tweeting and lift the Muslim ban. I said probably is no good and took a pass. Thanks anyway.
So how does our life change after telling the EU we're not quite single but we're ready to mingle?
Good question. How will the life of an average Armenian change tomorrow, or let's say day after tomorrow?
Nothing will change today or the day after. Nobody will immediately feel the change, but with time, we will.
I hate to say this, but Georgians travel to Europe without visas.
Yeah, and they have the better hair.
The president can't fix that.
Okay, just a visa then.
Our citizens will be able to travel to Brussels or Paris without any obstacles. Other European countries too.
That's a lot of Basturma getting packed and heading to Paris to a lot of uncles we never met before.
But while the Armenian delegation was having a blast at the summit, someone was feeling sad and left out.
Hello darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk to you again.
Azerbaijan did not sign anything that day.
Except the enormous minibar bill the day after.
But what about our Russian partners? Are they totally cool with this?
No hard feelings, anything?
We understand that any state pursues its own foreign political interests, goals, problems, and we respect them.
Cool. Can I also ask for...
Don't push it.
Right. But I must say, the Russian Sean Spicer looks way more professional.
I think any secretary not chewing gum in front of the press looks way more professional. It's just kind of a thing. Turkey, not your Thanksgiving bird, but the other one, the one that denies genocides, has run into problems with NATO allies.
Apparently, some of the NATO members like turkey medium rare.
So there were NATO drills in Norway, where Turkey's allies organized a friendly roast.
Turkey's President Tayyip Erdogan has pulled 40 soldiers out of a NATO training exercise in Norway. He made the move after an enemy poster featuring his name on one side and a picture of modern Turkey's founder Mustafa Kemal Ataturk on the other was unfurled at a drill.
So here's what happened. Imagine you're in war games and then designated enemy is shown. And it's you.
I think NATO is trying to subtly hint that they're not quite happy with the relationship with Turkey.
NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg issued a statement apologizing for the offense. He said the incident was a result of an individual's actions, not a NATO employee.
It wasn't like we put on the tanks a message Erdogan.
No, it's just this guy, he's a prankster.
Yeah,
Last time he put all the designated enemies for German troops under the title Schindler's List. But they did not appreciate that.
In Norway, they chose us as the enemy target, and this is a NATO military drill. We have 40 Turkish soldiers amongst them. So we decided to withdraw all of our soldiers.
Aw, how sad.
Well, I guess we can live with that.
We can, but Turkey seems to have a hard time getting over it.
Turkey's anger with its allies was seen again, with the president accusing Washington of supporting Islamic State by directly funding militants in Syria.
Looks like US-Turkey relations are getting hot.
We can feel the heat from here.
Yes, we can. Want some water?
Yeah.
Sure. There you go. Yes, you guys, here in Armenia we learn from the best.
During a televised address recapping his completed trip to Asia, he's searching for some water to relieve a dry mouth.
Oh, some more like this.
Anyway, we're working on it.
Stay with us.
Is it me or my hands are way bigger than his? There's a saying in Armenia, whenever God opens one door, he closes another.
It's the other way around, though.
I know, but that wouldn't apply. Anyway, remember how traveling to Europe got easier?
Since building giant walls turned out to be expensive, Donald Trump proposed ending the green card lottery for good.
Yes, that means your distant relative from Armenia is not coming.
Here's how people in Armenia took the grave news.
As you know, the US President Donald Trump canceled the green card lottery. But as you see, Armenians keep applying for a green card. Let's see what's going on there.
Let him ban it. The program works, the green card is being filled out, so everything is fine. I don't deal with that stuff. So, I think if we were going to ban it, he would be more serious and it would just not work like that.
What would you like to tell Donald Trump right now?
Բանչեմ կարա ասե պրոսե պրեզիդենտա իրան սիստեմ տեն սա սենս է աշխատում բատ լավ բանն է որի կարա America dreams պետքա բոլորի համար
I love Yerevan very much, I love Armenia, and even if I win, I don't know.
We're not going.
No, I'll go, but I think I might be back soon if I don't like it there.
Would you like to apply?
Հա կարո է հա
How are you going to do that if he bans it? Trump banned it for your own sake, so you don't go there.
I think I'm gonna like it.
Actually, I'm not Armenian. As you see, Armenians love Armenia and they are not going anywhere.
Well now, we often criticize our neighbors, Turkey and Azerbaijan, which is probably a little unfair.
Yeah, today we decided to let the Europeans do the dirty job.
Let's see what they dug up.
According to the Organised Crime and Corruption Reporting Project, or OCCRP, Azerbaijani leaders used hidden channels to pay European politicians and journalists to try to advance the country's interests and improve its image.
Spoiler alert, they got busted.
But there's hardly anything more pleasing than exposing goody-two-shoes European MPs in a corruption scandal.
Let's see the EU MPs getting their asses kicked by anti-corruption watchdog.
Who received the money, and what does the OCCRP say they've done to help Azerbaijan? Eduard Lindner, a German ex-MP and a member of the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe, or PACE, was reportedly paid $1.1 million. The OCCRP notes that he was on an observer mission to Azerbaijan that declared the re-election of President Ilham Aliyev legitimate and transparent. The report said that Zmagor Jelinčić Plemeniti, a member of the Slovenian Parliament and the PACE Monitoring Committee, was paid nearly $32,000. The OCCRP writes that Plemeniti was on several observer missions during Azerbaijani elections. He praised the elections.
Over $1 million for a German MP and just a few thousands for a Slovenian?
I know what you're thinking. How come Slovenians are so much cheaper than Germans? Well, we don't know, but it does explain why Trump chose a Slovenian wife over a German. Boom!
Boo, Sergey, that's sexist, insensitive, and probably true.
Luca Volonte, an Italian parliamentarian and PACE member, was reportedly paid $2.64 million.
2.6 million? It's like 2.5 German worth money.
And a shitload of Slovenian MPs worth of money.
Yeah, it's just not fair. Can't we just balance the pricing somehow?
Well, German and American prices seem to match up.
The OCCRP says the Azerbaijani laundromat didn't just pay politicians, but also members of the media. Eckhart Sager, a former CNN producer, was reportedly paid $2.6 million. The OCCRP says he wrote PR articles promoting the Azerbaijani government's views.
And all funded by Azerbaijan's President Ilham Aliyev, also known as the cheese-loving character from Chip and Dale.
No wonder everyone calls CNN fake news.
Everyone?
Okay, just one. But he's a true role model to me, an inspiration.
He kind of is. Stay with us. Got in my nose.
Oh, that shark, babe, has such teeth, dear, and it shows them a pearly white. Just a jackknife, where's all of my kid, the baby, and he keeps them out of sight. Do you know where that shark bites?